Donald is throwing yet another temper tantrum, or if you like, yet another Trumper tantrum.
He insulted Ben Carson by doing what he did to Ben Carson. That was a disgrace.
What he did is unthinkable. He said the man has just left the race, and he said it during the caucus.
We need a commander-in-chief, not a Twitterer-in-chief.
It's a total voter fraud when you think of it.
I wake up every day and laugh at the latest thing Donald has tweeted.
What kind of people are we dealing with these politicians?
Because he's losing it.
It's honestly, really, really dishonest. And I think I know why. You know why? Because he was born in Canada.
And just a short time ago, Donald Trump went on the record from Trump Tower. Donald, nice to see you.
Hi, Greta.
Donald, I want to ask you about the election, of course, but first I want your thoughts on President Obama went to a mosque today in Baltimore to talk about religious tolerance and to talk about the contributions Muslims have made in the United States. Your thoughts about that?
I don't have much thought. I think that we can go to lots of places. Right now, I don't know if maybe he feels comfortable there. We have a lot of problems in this country, Greta. There are a lot of places he can go, and he chose a mosque. I saw that just a little while ago, and so that's his decision. That's fine.
All right, let me turn now to the election. New Hampshire, good news there. You're up 24 points. Does that mean it's yours to lose?
Well, I guess so. I mean, if that's what the polls are saying. The polls are very high and been very good, and I don't want to take it for granted, frankly, because you never know what happens. And we have a lot of people running. So we'll see what happens. I have a great relationship with the people from New Hampshire. I've been up there many, many times. Last night, we had a tremendous crowd. We had 5,000 people. It was incredible, in 2 ballrooms, actually, because they didn't fit in one. And there was tremendous spirit and love in that room, I will tell you. We have a great relationship.
All right, let me turn to a little controversy in the campaign. You have tweeted that Senator Ted Cruz stole the Iowa election, and I should add that Governor Sarah Palin, one of your supporters, is hitting pretty hard on Senator Ted Cruz on her Facebook page, and she was once very close to Senator Ted Cruz. But what do you mean he stole the Iowa contest?
I think what he did is disgusting. He said that Ben Carson, who's a fantastic guy, had dropped out of the race during the caucus. He had dropped out of the race and vote for Ted Cruz. All of those people come and vote for Ted Cruz, and many of them did. I think it was a disgrace that he did it, and I don't think it should be even allowed. I think those votes should be taken away, and there were plenty of them. Number 2, very important, he did a voter violation form. It looks like it comes from a federal government or at least a state government. The paper, it was on everything about it, was disgraceful. It was a fraud as far as I was concerned. And I looked at it. I just saw it a little while ago. When I looked at it, I said, wow, it looks like government is saying, and then they grade you, and they've got Fs, like failure, F, F, F. And it said you're going to go straighten it out, essentially go vote and go vote for Ted Cruz. And then, of course, he misrepresents on me all the time, says I like Obamacare. I've been fighting Obamacare ever since you've been interviewing me, and I'll get rid of it. Believe me, I'll repeal it and replace it. But he tells everybody that walks in that Donald Trump, if you like Donald Trump, you like Obamacare. Give me a break. He knows it's a lie. So he really lies. I mean, I don't like to use that term, but he really lies. And I now know why there's not one U.S. senator that's supporting him. He works with these people. And why everybody considers him to be not a very nice person. What he did to Ben Carson was a disgrace, that he had quit the race. Everyone knew he didn't quit the race, and Cruz knew he didn't quit the race. Then after the election was over, he apologized. A lot of good that does.
So are you saying that, I mean, okay, is it dirty or is it a mistake? I mean, did he mistakenly, because there was some report that it was a mistake that the campaign had tweeted that out or said that about Dr. Ben Carson. It's grossly unfortunate. You don't think it's a mistake?
No, it's not a mistake. He did it on purpose. I mean, come on, you're not a baby, Greta. He did it on purpose. And then he apologized after all the votes were counted. That's thousands of votes that were taken away, which, by the way, would have given me, in my opinion, would have given me the election. Because, you know, when the people went in, I won by 4 or 5 points. Now, I was very happy at second place because a lot of people thought I shouldn't even go to Iowa and partake, and I came in second place. But I'll tell you what. I think what he did was a fraud, and what he did with the voter violation statement, looking like it came from a government, was a fraud, and I think it's a disgrace that he did it. But what he did to Dr. Ben Carson a very good person, where he said he left the race, vote for us. I think that's something that is really very serious. Now, I know the one situation is now being investigated by authorities in Iowa, the voter violation form, and that's being under serious investigation. But I think they should probably throw him out of Iowa, because I don't think what he did is a disgrace. And it's a disgrace to the electoral process, to be honest with you, Greta.
Is your strategy in New Hampshire any different from your strategy in Iowa?
Well, it's similar in the sense that we have tremendous meetings. I'd like to do small meetings, but thousands of people show up. I mean, we have tremendous turnout. You saw that last night. It was amazing. And every time I go, and tomorrow, as an example, I have 4 or 5 different events, and they're all pretty large events because a lot of people want to come. We had something a week ago where we had thousands of people, and other candidates were there a day or two before, and they had like 44 people and 59 people. So, you know, we're getting a tremendous turnout. I've long had a great relationship with New Hampshire. I have so many friends up there and everything. It's an amazing place.
All right, I can't figure this one out. Why are you going to Arkansas today?
Well, you know, we have the SEC coming up, and we're going to have over 10,000 people. Somebody said it could be as much as 12,000 people. And the SEC is coming up in a few weeks, and we want to have at least one good shot, and we think it's important to do it. I just left New Hampshire, and we're going to go right back. But, you know, we have a lot of people down in Arkansas that hopefully are going to be voting for Trump, and I want to win the SEC in a few weeks.
How about Governor Huckabee? Have you spoken to him, or Senator Rand Paul?
I haven't, actually. I'm close with, I don't know Rand very well. I'm close with Mike, and I wish them both well. I really wish them both well. I heard Rand just left, but I wish him well.
All right, Donald, thank you for joining us, and we'll be watching Tuesday night. Right now, you're up 24 points in the latest poll, so I don't know. We'll be watching this one.
Well, thank you very much. It's going to be very exciting.